Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu at the first edition of Sanwo-Olu Speaks, Inspiring Hope, Building Resilience, addressed various topics. At Sanwo-Olu Speaks, the event unfolded with the arrival of guests Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Deputy Governor Obafemi Amzat. The panel featured Ruben Abati from Arise News, Shola Kosoko from Lagos Television, Babajide Otutoju from TVC, and Jeffrey Uzoma from Channels. Engaging questions and answers transpired between Governor Sanwo-Olu and the panel, followed by interrogation from the audience. Reflecting on his tenure, he acknowledged both highs and lows, emphasizing the significance of history in judging their administration's fairness.
The last 4 years and into 7-8 months into the new term. So what it means is that in my 8-year journey, today I would say I've spent about 60-61% of my time. Take 100% view of it, because we count our days. So for the entire 4 years of 1,460 days, it was not all rosy. It's not easy to oversee and run the largest city-state in our country, the biggest black city in the world, the 5th largest economy, with all of its opportunities and challenges. And the truth about the matter is, in each of those challenges, we were able to stand up, stand counted, and were able to come out of it stronger, better, learning the challenges with it, understanding what the problems were, for leaving Lagosians better.
Shola Kosoko, the general manager of Lagos State Media (LTV), highlighted challenges like ethnic tensions and threats with no consequences, prompting Sanwo-Olu to stress the need for proactive measures.
We're talking of the democracy in this current bill that is under 25 years. So it will be challenged. It will have a cost. But one thing, was for us, which we spoke about as a government, as a sitting government. I didn't control any of those things. I stood to say that this is a level playing field. Let people be able to freely express themselves. Of course, there will be people on both sides that would be over, zealous of it. That will, ordinarily, go out of board, to do things wrongly. And I think that the system. I was a player, so I certainly would not begin to punish people. The system, the institutions must have enough, shock absorbers to be able to deal with it. Independent umpires and police, security people to be able to deal with it. Because I certainly cannot continue to be a judge, in my own case.
Lagos Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu announced significant measures to address economic challenges in the state. Civil servants from levels 1 to 14 will only work 3 days a week, while those on levels 15 to 17 will attend offices 4 times a week. Teachers in public schools will continue a regular 5-day work week. Additionally, the state-owned transport services will undergo a 25% reduction, injecting over 500 million naira monthly back into the pockets of Lagosians.
The first thing that we had done, or we will be doing, from today going forward, is that we actually even want to start with our own public servants, and to say that given the challenge that we see now, can we even be creative and have a flexible working hour? And so immediately from next week, we're working out a plan where civil servants from level 0, from 1 to 14, will come to the office maximum 3 times a week, right? Not that any form of government will be shut down, it will be all calendarized and it will be on schedule. Levels 15 to 17 will miss work again. What are we seeking to achieve? We're seeking to achieve a process where people even slow down, right? Try and let's know that the pressure, right, we can reduce it, from the work environment of finance. We don't want a charged, public workforce. We don't want, an aggravated public workforce. Let them be able to see this and work remotely. We have a lot of, online, capabilities now that can also send some of the response to some of the work they're doing for the country. And Lagos State has, such resources. So the first thing is to look at ourselves and be the first change, that we want. So we'll be reducing the number of days that they come. You don't have to put pressure on the road. You don't have to be on the road for 3 hours trying to say you're trying to get home at night. So you can plan better. You also can reduce your economic pressure. We have in the fleet of the public service over 120 buses, but it's not enough. Right? So reduce it, let's plan out our time. Services will not be disrupted, services will not be reduced, to our citizens who want something from government, there will still be somebody that will do it for you.
To tackle food affordability, Sanwo-Olu outlined plans, including soup kitchens and identified markets where residents can buy items at a 25% discounted rate, limited to 25,000 naira to ensure fair distribution. The state will also explore food purchases and redistribution, anticipating about 100 trailer loads of rice and grains.
We're going to be opening, what we call Sunday markets in about 42 markets in Lagos. Sunday market. What you will see in those markets, is the same sort of stable, food item. But this time, you'll be buying at a reduced cost. We're going to cap what you can buy at not more than 25,000, and we'll be giving you the 25% rebate immediately there. So we have started that at our middle market in the True, which you've all seen, but we're taking it to 42 identified markets in Lagos. We're not giving you the opportunity to come and want to buy what of 100,000. That means you are good, you have the capacity. But somebody that wants to buy 10,000, 15,000, which are the people that want to take out of the poverty line, will give you a discount, an immediate discount of about 20%. You will get that rebate. And you are not just buying one item, you are buying a combination of staples, and you get a relief immediately. So that Sunday market will happen for the next 4 or 5 Sundays, and we will continue to do. So we will make all the logistics available, all the food items will be at the school. We're working with the local government, with the leaders of the market, to identify and publish all these things. That's the second level. The third level will be that we are now going to do what we call, the soup bowl, the soup kitchen. We did it also during COVID. We want to identify mama put, caterers that are included. I want to be able to feed between 1,000 and 1,500 in every local government per day, at the first instance for the next 30 to 60 days.
In the health sector, the governor announced free delivery and medication rebates in general hospitals, with free health missions twice a week for the next 3 months. Over 50,000 women annually are expected to benefit from free childbirth services. The state government committed to prompt pension payments for retired civil servants within a month after retirement.
I dare say that Lagos State is the first, to ensure that our pensioners, as we speak now, we're at the stage when it's only pensioners that have retired in 2023 that have not been given their full payment. Every other one has been cleared. And this year alone, in January, we cleared some outstanding pensioners. February, we've cleared, we've done over 4-5 billion already this year. Next month, I've given a commitment, I'll do another 4 billion. What that will now do is that within a month, of so of your retirement, you shouldn't get a check. No other part of the country has anything close to that. So we have brought support to people that have worked, for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years in the service of Lagos State to ensure that they will earn, their pensions, as I went to, and they can do whatever they want, with their resources.
Governor Sanwo-Olu highlighted progress in infrastructure projects, noting the Red Line's extension into Ogun State and ongoing discussions for further extensions. Additionally, health missions offering free checkups for residents were emphasized as a part of the state's commitment to holistic well-being. He advocated for remote work, addressed the situation of urban renewal, under-bridge clearing and demolitions, emphasizing non-ethnic solutions to challenges. Sanwo-Olu acknowledged challenges like arbitrary rate increases in dollars and urged citizens to resist dollarization, emphasizing the importance of transparent communication. He discussed enforcing Lagos tenancy laws, including plans for the 4th mainland bridge. He emphasized that while the government is making efforts, collective progress requires crucial support from individuals in the private sector. Governor Sanwo-Olu's concluding remarks emphasized a collective effort for a better Nigeria, welcoming public opinions to address global challenges. He assured commitment and capability to strive for the state's improvement. He acknowledged the press and provided refreshment for the attendees.
My charge really is really for all of us to know that yes, there are difficult times, there are hard times, but believe me, at the end of hard times, there will also be glorious time. But it's not just to fold our arms and believe and expect that the glorious time is just going to drop on us. No, it's really by hard work. It's by a sense of shared commitment, and the resilience for all of us to pull through, even during those challenging times. And that's why I want to encourage all of us to say to ourselves that, a call for civil unrest or strike or something is certainly not the solution. So think through it. So you burn down a bus, that's the government assets that you've lost completely. You go down and destroy a building, be either public or private. That's the asset that is not usable again. But guess what? The very next day, it still doesn't change the cost. So that's why I'm going to plead with all of us to let us work together. As your incident commander, I'm giving you the commitment that with the committees and the advisory pool that we're putting together, it's a bipartisan engagement. We want everybody that have an idea to come and sit with us, tell us straight that this and this is not working. Do it this way. Let us share in the ideas that can ensure that we take ourselves collectively out of the challenges that we find ourselves. And to also say that this challenge is not peculiar to us. It's certainly not by the fact that we're from a black nation or something. No, it's a global thing. There's been disruption everywhere. But when we believe that hard times is for hard people to move, we will get out of this. And I want to say that for us as a government, we're committed. We're committed, and we have what it takes, for us to work out of this. In terms of promises, it's really just to say to you that we will continue to do everything within our means. That the greatest group is for the greatest number. Lagosians are resourceful people. Lagosians are hardworking people. Lagosians are, commercially driven self-starters. That's what I want all of us to build back on. That's what prosperity can do for our city. That's what the Lagos story is all about. Like you keep saying, that Lagos is the very best of all of us. And so let's go out there and let's believe that we can work it and we can work it together.
The Sanwo-Olu Speaks first edition concluded with pictures and greetings exchanged among the attendees.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.